So I was in my genre fiction seminar yesterday and the issue of kids got brought up because, you know, children's fiction and stuff. And I would just like to address this myth that children are somehow precious little angels. They're not. They are horrible, vicious monsters, and they are especially nasty when they run in packs. I know, I used to be one. People seem to be like really overprotective of children, like, oh, think of the children, what will the children think? Oh my goodness, it'll affect them for the rest of their lives. No, children are monsters. Children are cruel, horrible little creatures. They're not very nice. I mean, okay, I like kids, you know, as much as the next person. And, you know, babies can be adorable, toddlers can be cute when they're not throwing tantrums, but I remember primary school, I was not a nice child. I was horrible. I ran in a little gang at playtime and stuff with a group of other kids. There were a bunch of us, and we were just not very nice. I'm quite a nice person now, I think, but when I was a kid, I was not. If you weren't a friend of mine or a family member, I didn't give a shit. I would, you know, hurt you, quite frankly. I was very empathetic towards animals, actually. You know, I wasn't one of those kids who pulled the wings off flies or, you know, burned ants with a magnifying glass. No, I wouldn't let my friends do that. Because, no, just no. I was really empathetic for animals, but not for other people, not for other kids in particular. I remember, my friends and I, though, we would be so cruel to other children sometimes. And we were having fun and stuff, but we must have made their lives a living hell. I remember my group of friends and I once made a plan to dig a hole in the back of my garden, fill it with spikes, and then lure another kid there to kill them. And, you know, obviously this was never actually gonna happen, and we're not like, you know, mini psychopaths or anything, but kids are very nasty sometimes, and I think people tend to forget that. I've still retained a lot of my violence from my early years. I'm still quite a violent person. My instinctive reaction to something, you know, that I don't like is usually to hit it. Which, yeah, and I got sent to the headmistress quite a lot for being violent. I remember I kicked other kids, I hit them. There was one occasion where I was sent to the headmistress's office for biting another child, which was not my fault. His arm literally did fly into my mouth. Not my fault. I'm sticking to that story. Yay, it's Ostara! Yay! Which is, for those of you who don't know, the spring equinox. So from like here on, the days get longer, at least in the Western Hemisphere. And look what I made. I blew an egg for the first time. That sounds dirty, but it's not. It's when you poke two holes in either side, in either end of the egg, and then you like through it, and all the inside of the egg drops out, and then you wash it out on the inside, and then you paint it to be pretty. And I painted an egg. Ah! It's okay. It's okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. It's cool. I saved it. It's no big deal. So because it's Ostara and the spring equinox, that means Easter's coming up soon, so I'm going home for the Easter holidays. Yeah! I'm just excited because we're going to Florida. Going to Florida, and I'm going to Hogwarts. I want to buy myself a full set of Ravenclaw robes, which I know I won't be able to afford, or, you know, be able to wear on a regular basis, so maybe I'll just restrict myself to a Ravenclaw jumper or a scarf or a hat or something. But I need to get myself a Ravenclaw something, you know, an article of clothing, you know, to show off my Ravenclaw pride. Eagles unite! There are no fucking ravens in Ravenclaw. The emblem is a fucking eagle. Oh my god, it pisses me off so much when I see the raven on the Ravenclaw crest. It's not a fucking raven, it's a fucking eagle. Ravenclaw problems. But yay, home for Easter. And also another thing that I'm doing over Easter, I'm gonna meet up with Dwin, who's home for the holidays, and we're gonna go to Puzzlewood, which I only discovered relatively recently, and I can't actually remember how. Oh, Tumblr, that's how. Oh, Tumblr, you're so reliable for everything, including procrastination. But yeah, we're gonna go to Puzzlewood, which is where some parts of Merlin were filmed. So whenever, you know those scenes where Merlin's between those big cliffy rock things, and there's green everywhere, and those big mounds of moss-covered rock, and it's where Morgana had her hideout. Oh my god, we're going to Puzzlewood, which is also the basis for Mirkwood in Lord of the Rings, I think. Either way, it's gonna be freaking cool. My dad just arrived. Look, you can see. Look, that's him at the gate. I'm just gonna go meet him. Yeah! Look, there he goes with my suitcase on his head. Such a loyal, such a good father. He's here because my granddad fell over and broke his ankle and dislocated his shoulder while walking his dog. Walking dogs is bad for your health, basically. And so he's in town, getting my granddad into hospital and stuff. My granddad's fine, by the way. They need to operate on his shoulder, but he's gonna be fine. Gonna be out by Friday, we think. And so since he's in town, I was like, hey, you know, do you want to take a suitcase full of my stuff back for Easter so I don't have to lug it everywhere on the train? And it worked. Look, Aiden's visiting. You know, there's camera shy and then there's just ridiculous. So I've decided to do a thing now where I show you what I'm wearing, and if you like it, then tell me and I'll put it in the end of every video because I like what I wear, but you never get to see it because all you see is my head and my shoulders. So, this jumper came from Store 21 and I love it because it's warm. And if I take it off, what am I actually wearing underneath? Oh, this one, okay. My grey top from Fatfish, I think. And this really cool wraparound skirt. So like, it's wraparound, obviously, but you can turn it inside out so it has this print on the other side, which is super fucking cool. I love it. Tights from Yumi, socks from somewhere, and army boots for the win! Ooh, and pretty nail varnish. And it is, what is this? This is, it has a name because it's really fancy, this one. Berry Fusion by Maybelline? Yeah. Ooh, look, I can do the thing where you hold it and you show off your nails and the bottle like a fucking professional. Later.